is Evelyn again with Magellan College Counseling with yet another of my colleagues. This is Monica Bowen. And I'm just going to warn you, if it feels like Monica and I have known each other since first grade, that's actually true. So we actually have a long and close relationship. And I love all of the counselors on our team, but Monica and I are a little bit different. So I just want to let you know, in case we giggle in the middle of this video. So Monica, thank you for chatting with me. We're here to give families a little bit of a feel for what it would be like to work with you as their college counselor.
Good to be here.
So talk to me a little bit about what brought you to college counseling.
Well, not a super straight path, but I got my degree in psychology from San Diego State and was on deck to get my doctorate in psychology and chose a different path due to different things. Went into commercial real estate management, and then I had my children, and to be in sync with their schedule, I started working in the school system as a one-on-one educational aide for students, and then pivoted once again as they got older, got my certification in accounting and working in business. And that's where you and I connected initially, and was working with families and with students, and kind of made that more official and received my certificate in college counseling and working with students now.
And just to clarify, so you actually have multiple roles with Magellan, so people understand.
Yes, I have one role where I kind of do the administrative help, fix, run, and then also work with students.
Yep. And what makes you a good college counselor?
I really believe in both personal life and professional life, meeting people where they're at. You can't change people. If you want to do something with someone or effectively communicate, you meet them where they're at. You don't try and get them to change. So that, I think, is number one, especially, working with students, because every student is different. Every student has different goals, personalities, and it's working with them where they're at, not trying to shove, the round peg in a square hole. The other thing is, part of my job and jobs in the past is I've always dealt with, in addition to being a parent, we're multitasking, and I have, 6 balls, 4 plates, 2 spoons, and a chainsaw, in the air. And and I thrive in that.
You still have both your arms.
I know. See, I do it well, apparently. So I thrive in that kind of situation where multitasking, organization, and I carry that over into working with students, because obviously there's a lot of things and details, and I am very detail oriented, that go into making sure that everything is taken care of for their applications.
Yeah. It's a very detail heavy process, as we all know. One of the things we talk about a lot at Magellan College Counseling is visiting colleges, and that is something that you have definitely invested a lot of time in. So when you're visiting a college campus, what are you looking for?
I think the biggest thing is, because usually I will do the research on a college before, about their majors and the programs they offer. And, I listen for different things that maybe I didn't catch on the website. But the big thing is kind of the feel for the college. And I know that sounds kind of abstract, but you can have a college that looks one way on paper, but a student will go and get this vibe and get this feeling that might really contradict what's on paper. And so I think, boots on the ground is huge, because you get a feel for just the environment and the community there. And when I go, I kind of go, oh, okay, I can see this kind of student, this kind of student, and this kind of student here, and I see it maybe not for these kinds of students. So I can kind of better direct, based on that. And
Yeah,
then who doesn't love a great book, college bookstore?
exactly. That's where all this came from.
Yes.
So tell us, what should families know about working with you? Who are you going to work really well with?
One of the first things I want families to know is I don't know all the answers. and not to scare you, because there is an upside. I may not know all the answers, but I know where to get them.
Yeah.
And I know where to get good information versus because there's so much information out there.
Yep.
What's good, what isn't. And I know, reputable sources to get good information. I work with a team, I tap into their information sources as well. So it's vast and it's solid, good information. Um, the other thing I want families to know is I'm their students' biggest cheerleader, coach, therapist, and I'm going to guide them through this process. There's so much anxiety placed on these kids that I want when I work with a student, it's we're just going to focus on this one thing. And you don't have to worry about everything else. Let's just look at this and do this. I got the rest.
There you go.
So I take that anxiety from their shoulders and also from the parents.
Absolutely.
My own son worked with another counselor so
Mm.
that I could be kind of detached. Let's face it, our kids hear different things from different people. So go figure. Um,
Absolutely.
I love being in the role of a support to someone's success. Kind of stand on my shoulders while you reach for the stars kind of thing. So I really am striving to help your student get everything that they really want, at least at this point in their life, as far as choices about where to start in college.
Beautiful. I love that you are bringing empathy and, like you said, that therapy approach, because as we know, students are really nervous when they start this process. And I think that having you as their guide will help relax some of that tension and help them feel like they're more in control, which I think is all of our goal as we do this.
Yeah, and the other thing too, I want families to know is I'm not afraid of some tough love when and where needed, but it's going to be firmness with a smile.
Yeah.
And because I want their student to be armed with all the information they can be to make good choices.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Fabulous. Fabulous. All right. I think that gives people a great idea of how you will be as their partner. And thank you for chatting with me today.
thank you.